वालेकुम वालेकुम सलाम। वन There are three papers: numerical methods, partial differential equation, and mechanics second. Today we start mechanics. Paper number 403, mechanics second, and marks allotted to this paper is 50. There are four topics in this paper. First is kinematics and dynamics of a particle in two dimensions. Next, kinetics of a particle. Third topic is motion of a projectile and motion in a resisting medium. And last topic is central orbits. Kinematics and dynamics of a particle in two dimensions covers articles, definition, velocity and acceleration in terms of vector derivatives, tangent and unit vector along the tangent, rate of change of unit vector moving in a plane, curvature, principal normal, tangential and normal component of velocity and acceleration, angular speed and angular velocity, radial and transverse component of velocity and acceleration, and areal speed and areal velocity. Next is kinematics, kinetics of a particle. This, this topic includes Newton's law of motion, matter, linear momentum, angular momentum, impulsive force and its impulse, conservation of linear momentum, impact of two bodies, work, energy, scalar point function, vector point function, field of force, and conservative field of force. Our third topic is motion of a projectile and motion in a resisting medium. Articles are rectilinear motion, motion under gravity, projectile, motion of projectile, range on an inclined plane, parabola of safety, projectile to pass through a given point, motion in a resisting medium, motion of a body moving under gravity and in a medium whose resistance varies as velocity. Our last topic is central orbits. Articles are a definitions of aerial velocity, definitions and aerial velocity in central orbit, differential equation of central orbit, abscess law of force, Padel equation of some curves. Book for this paper is Mechanics and Differential Geometry by V. Tulsani, T. V. Bharekar, and N. N. Sastry. Topics covered of these books are second part first of this book, Dynamics of a Particle. Topic first complete, chapter first complete, second, third also complete. And from chapter fourth, articles 4.01 to 4.10. This is our syllabus. Now we start our first topic, that is kinematics and dynamics of a particle. So dynamics is a branch of mechanics which deals with the effect of the force on the body. Dynamics is the branch of mechanics which deals with the effect of force on the body which is in motion. यहाँ बॉडी जो है स्टैटिक पोजीशन में नहीं है, ये हरकत करती हुई है, तो उस पे फोर्स का क्या इफेक्ट हो रहा है, अगर इसके बारे में अगर स्टडी करें तो उसको बोलेंगे डायनामिक्स. A body may be a single particle or system of particles. Dynamics again divided into two branches, kinematics and kinetics. Kinematics and kinetics. Kinematics means the branch of dynamics which deals motion of a body without considering the cause behind the motion. हरकत बॉडी की देखना है, लेकिन उसके पीछे वजह क्या है, क्यों हरकत कर रही बॉडी, ये नहीं देखना है हमको. तो ये है काइनेमेटिक्स. It mainly deals with the geometrical aspects of motion. We have only geometrical aspects of a motion. On the other hand, kinetics is a branch of dynamics which deals with the motion of the body or object with the consideration of cause of motion. So, these kinetics, kinematics, dynamics, these are questions for MCQs also. Now, what is particle? Particle is a geometrical point having position and mass. Displacement means distance between two positions of a moving object. Displace distance between two positions of a moving object. अगर पहले मूविंग ऑब्जेक्ट की पोजीशन यहाँ थी, फिर वो हरकत करते हुए यहाँ तक चले गया, तो यहाँ तक का जो है इसको बोलेंगे डिस्प्लेसमेंट. वेलोसिटी, time rate of change of displacement is called velocity. You all know these definitions. Time rate of change of displacement. If displacement is s, then ds by dt is a velocity. Time rate of change of displacement is called velocity. Speed, magnitude of velocity is a speed. Next, acceleration, time rate of change of velocity, dv by dt. Time rate of change of velocity is acceleration. Next, uniform velocity. If the body is moving with constant velocity, then it is called uniform velocity of the body. If the velocity of the body is uniform, then its acceleration is zero. This is also question for MCQ. If the velocity of the body is uniform, then its acceleration is zero. This velocity and accelerations are vector quantities, where speed is a scalar quantity. Any difficulty or any problem? आप लोग बातें कर रहे पीछे, किसी के साथ अपने म्यूट हो जाओ. Our first theorem or question is to find the expression for velocity and acceleration in terms of vector derivatives. There, here, let a particle move along a curve C, this along C, and its position at time t be p. टाइम टी पे इसकी पोजीशन p है एंड एट टाइम t plus delta t, if delta t time crosses, then we have the position at q. Let the position vectors of p and q be r and r plus delta r with respect to the fixed origin O. These r and r plus delta r, the position vectors of the point P and point Q. And OP, that is OP is equals to R and OQ is equals to R plus delta R. The change in the position vector of the particle in time delta t is delta R. The change in the position vector of the particle in the time t is delta r. पहले r था, उसके बाद यहाँ r plus delta r हो गया, यानी चेंज जो है वो delta r है. We know that the velocity is the time rate of change of the position of a particle. Thus, the ratio delta r by delta t gives the average rate of change of displacement in time delta t. This delta r by delta t is the average rate of change of displacement. It is the average velocity in that interval. So, if we have taking limit of delta r by delta t, we gives velocity. So now limit of delta r by delta t as delta t tends to 0 exists as t varies continuously. Time change होते रहेगा. T varies continuously and so does the r. If t changes, then r also changes. As delta t approaches 0, q approaches to p. As डेल्टा टी अप्रोचेस टू जीरो, यानी टाइम जैसे कम है, अगर बहुत निग्लिजिबल टाइम है तो ये क्यू जो है ये पी के करीब ही रहेगा. ये पहले पोजीशन यहाँ रहेंगी, फिर यहाँ रहेंगी, फिर यहाँ, ऐसा ऐसा बदलते रहेंगे टाइम टी के हिसाब से. तो एज टी डेल्टा टी टेंस टू जीरो, देन क्यू टेंस टू पी. And the chord PQ approaches the tangent at P to the curve C. जब ये Q की पोजीशन P से करीब होते जाएंगी तो पहले ये यहाँ पे ये कॉर्ड हो जाएगा. ये जो पी क्यू है, ये डेल्टा आर है, ये यहाँ पे चेंज हो जाएगा. एंड द कॉर्ड पी क्यू अप्रोचेज द टेंजेंट एट P to the curve C. Thus, the vector limit of delta r by delta t as delta t approaches to 0 is equals to dr by dt, which is the time derivative of r, giving the velocity of the particle at time t. This is the velocity of the particle at time t, and the direction being along the tangent at P to the curve C. Hence, V is equals to dr by dt. This, as delta t tends to 0, q tends to p, and chord pq tends to the tangent p, means direction of the velocity is this along the tangent, and it is dr by dt. And The magnitude of the velocity v is called the speed of the particle, which is scalar quantity. Next is acceleration. To find acceleration, so suppose v and v plus delta v be the velocities at p and q. Initial point p है, after time t position of the point is q. So at p velocity is v and at q velocity is v plus delta v. Acceleration is related to v just as v related to r. So delta V by delta T, that is average time rate of change of velocity, which will be the average acceleration for the interval of time delta T. The acceleration at P is given by the vector A, and vector A is obtained taking limit of delta V by delta T, that is A is equal to limit as delta t approaches to 0, delta v by delta t, if it exists, means if limit exists, and which is equal to dy by dt. d and if d dt as it is, and value of v is equal to dr by dt. So this is equal to d2r by dt square, means A is equal to A is acceleration, which is a vector quantity. So A is equal to d2r by dt square, or A is equal to dv by dt. Now components of velocity. Understand how to find? uh, Next, well, components of velocity and acceleration along rectangular Cartesian axis. Rectangular Cartesian axis means along x-axis and y-axis. Let OX and OY be the rectangular axis through O, means origin is O, with respect to coordinates of point P, which is equals to XY. So let OP is equals to R, and R is xi plus yj, position vector. R is equals to xi plus yj, where I and j are the unit vectors along OX and OY respectively. So V is equals to, we know that V is equals to dr by dt. So d dt as it is, but R is equals to xi plus yj. So with solving this, we have dx by dti into dy by dt into j, where I and j are unit vector. So this is dx by dt, means velocity along x-axis. So this is vx. dy by dt is equals to vy. So there vx is equal to dx by dt, vy is equal to dy by dt are the components of velocity parallel to the x and y axis respectively. And we have acceleration is equal to dv by dt. So ddt as it is, but v is equals to vxi plus vxi plus vyj, or dx by dti plus dy by dtj, dx by dti plus dy by dtj. So this is equal to d2x by dt square I plus d2y by dt square j, and d2x by dt square means acceleration along x-axis, that is axi, plus this is acceleration along y-axis, that is ayj, where ax and ay are the components of acceleration parallel to the axis, and ax is equal to d2x by dt square and ay is equal to d2y by dt square. If theta is the angle made by the direction of velocity with axis of x, then tan theta is equal to vy by vx, and vy means dy by dt upon dx by dt, or this is dy by dx. And the magnitude of acceleration is equals to square root of d2x by dt square whole square plus d2y by dt square whole square. And if the acceleration makes an angle phi with x-axis, then tan phi is equal to dy by dx, which is equal to d2y by dt square, and divided by d2x by dt square. This is the figure. This is y-axis, this is x-axis, this is particle moving along the curve C at time t is position Bp, at time t plus delta t is position Bq, and this velocity Vx along x-axis means this parallel to x-axis is equal to dx by dt, parallel to y-axis it is dy by dt. Next is tangent and unit vector along the tangent at given point. Here P and Q denote the position of a particle in a plane describing a curve C. Particle moves along a curve C, its position P at time t, its position Q at time delta t plus delta t. Position vector of P is equals to R, position vector of Q is equals to R plus delta R, and this is along the curve. So this curve distance of this P and Q is equals to delta S, and this perpendicular straight distance between P and Q is equals to delta R. This is the tangent at P. Let P and Q denote the positions of particles moving in a plane describing a curve C. Let S measure the length of the arc of a curve C. S measure the length of the arc of a curve C. Measure from a fixed point A. यहाँ पे फिर कर्व पे फिक्स पॉइंट A ले लिए, उससे हम ये कर्व को अगर काउंट कर रहे तो वो हो गया C. सॉरी, दिस इज इक्वल्स टू S. तो आर्क AP, this arc AP, this arc AP is equals to S, और this arc PQ is equals to delta S. थोड़ा डिस्टेंस बढ़ जाएगा. So this AQ is equals to S plus delta S. Arc AP is equals to S and arc AQ is equals to S plus delta S. So arc PQ is equals to delta S, and PQ, length PQ is equals to delta R. The ratio delta R by delta S is a vector in the direction of delta R, and in the limit as Q tends to P, delta S tends to 0. जैसे जैसा Q tends to P है, जो कर्व है वो P के करीब करीब हो जाएंगी, यानी डेल्टा S tends to 0. The direction of PQ becomes that of the tangent at P. The ratio of the length of a chord PQ and the arc PQ. Length PQ and arc PQ. This is this length PQ. This is ये सीधा जो straight है, and ये arc PQ, ये curve जो है ये arc PQ. The ratio of the length of chord, the ratio of the length of chord PQ and arc PQ tends to unity as Q moves up to the coincidence with P, and the limiting value of delta R by delta S is unity. Thus, limit of delta S tends to 0 as delta R by delta S is equal to dr by ds is equal to T. T is the unit vector along the tangent at P, ये आपको याद रखना है. The ratio of the length of the chord PQ and the arc PQ tends to unity as Q moves up to the coincidence with P. यानी P और Q अगर मिल गए, एक जगह हो गए, कोइंसिडेंट पॉइंट हो गए, then the limiting value of delta R by delta S is unity. And this unity, this is denoted by T cap. And T cap denote the unit vector along the tangent at P to the curve C. Next, rate of change of a unit vector moving in a plane. Rate of change of a unit vector moving in a plane. Consider the unit circle. This is the unit circle. This is the unit circle. Means this radius is equals to E. Whose center is at the origin O. P is any point on the circle where OP makes an angle theta with OX, so that OP is a unit vector such that OP is equal to cos theta I plus sin theta j. Cos theta is component along x-axis and sin theta is component along y-axis. So OP is equal to cos theta I plus sin theta j. This is the unit circle. This OP origin is O. OP makes an angle theta with x-axis. So derivative of OP with respect to theta is equal to cos theta का derivative minus sin theta I plus cos theta j, and this is same as cos of pi by 2 plus theta. Minus sin theta is same as cos of pi by 2 plus theta I plus sine of pi by 2 plus theta j. That is, this is cos of some angle into I and cos of angle into j. Means this is also a unit vector at an angle pi by 2 plus theta. This is ये थीटा और उसमें राइट एंगल मिला दो तो पाई बाय 2 प्लस थीटा मीन्स दिस इज परपेंडिकुलर टू दिस and which is equals to OQ. If OP is equals to E, if we have consider OP is equals to E and OQ is equals to perpendicular to E, this is E perpendicular to E, which is equals to unit vector perpendicular to E, then dE by d theta is equals to unit vector perpendicular to E. dE by d theta is equals to unit vector perpendicular to E. That is, rate of a unit vector with respect to theta is a unit vector perpendicular to it. This is rate of a unit vector with respect to theta. This is dE by d theta is a unit vector perpendicular to it. Hence, derivative of OP with respect to theta is equals to OQ and derivative of OQ with respect to theta is equals to minus OP, क्योंकि डायरेक्शन चेंज हो जाएंगी. अगर इसको हम पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन सपोज कर रहे हैं तो ये उसकी अपोजिट डायरेक्शन हो जाएंगी, तो ये इसलिए यहाँ पे माइनस आ गया. Any question from these articles? इसके आप, हाँ, इसके नोट्स बनाओ, आप लोग लिखना शुरू कर दो. इस हाँ हाँ, स्क्रीनशॉट्स ले लिए क्या? क्या वापस बताऊं मैं आपको? हाँ, तो ये इसके आप यहाँ तक जितना हो गया इसके स्क्रीनशॉट्स भी बनाओ और इसको पढ़ो भी, लर्न करो, तो फिर नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हमको सहूलत हो जाएंगी. आपको अगर ये याद रहा dv बाय dt इज इक्वल्स टू ए एंड सो ऑन, जो भी है, ये OP इज इक्वल्स टू ई, देन OP इज इक्वल्स टू OQ इज इक्वल्स टू यूनिट वेक्टर परपेंडिकुलर टू ई, तो ये सब मेमोराइज करो, एमसीक्यू में भी सहूलत हो जाएंगी और हमारा ये टॉपिक जो कवर करेंगे हम उसमें भी सहूलत हो जाएंगी. तो वी मीट इन नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. टुडे आई स्टॉप.